All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by my tape. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. I'm not sure I have ever heard a louder crowd in any arena in the world than this here Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Athletes are ready to go. Let us now see how this matchup plays out. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Assassin. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here we are back in Montreal at the Bell Center, and with respect to all of the MMA fans globally around the world, for my money, this is the loudest venue I have ever heard for a UFC live.
If they say that the United Center is the home that MJ built, this is George St. Pierre's home, the Bell Center in Montreal. And I'm telling you, man, when the hometown boy hits the curtain, these people go crazy. This is a phenomenal fight environment. Good right hand from the top. Pound away with those knees.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. All right, so about a minute into this one, and not much in terms of action, DC. I don't know if you need to use the restroom, but it might be a good time.
That thud on the table, that was me falling asleep. I'm sorry, John, I gotta wake up. Guys, get going. Oh, the kick landed.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shot.
Fighter lands a left punch now. Left hook to the head. just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Hands high, hands high.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Oh, nice.
Turn it around.
Nice body shot. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, good elbow right there. Beautiful little hook. Oh, nice little right hook there.
Under a minute to go in round one.
This work.
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Choi gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight.
Keep those hands up. That left hook is coming.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Forward and takedown.
15 seconds to go. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, sit down. Slow that breath. Relax and listen. That was perfect, okay? You're doing brilliantly.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Straight punch lands.
Just misses with the left hook. Well, missed on that one.
Let's get behind that jab now.
This work.
Stick right.
big punch lands through the middle.
Get your head in the game. Work his head. Work the head.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Keep down, hands up.
Nice elbow.
Don't back up.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Keep your hands up, boy. Come on now. Let's move. Let's make it move. Stay focused.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Let's go. Great
Oh,
shot.
back and forth we go.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Let's go. Get on first for me. High cross, baby. High cross. Get him the high cross.
Nice work, guys.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Just misses with the jab there.
And then he throws an overhand right.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Let me see that hook now.
Under a minute now to go.
Nice land. Great punch.
Score with the takedown. Hey, keep moving. Hey, take that shot. Take the shot.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
Let me see that hook now.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Nice shot inside by the champion. All right, that's the end of round number 2. Both guys a little bit flat-footed here.
You won that last round. He was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind the jab.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stick.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round. Block that punch.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, that kick is good by Choi.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Set your pace and hit him first.
Straight punch.
More body work.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Lands the overhand punch to the head.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands. Oh, that one landed, yep.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Keep moving. Protect your face, hands up.
Nice straight right lands.
Let it go now.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
Come on, let's get back in this fight.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Effective use of the jab there by Choi.
You gotta dig deep here. Let's go. Who needs to be first now?
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the output. Oh, he might get finished here.
One, two, high kick, go.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Under 90 seconds to go.
Nice jab.
Protect your face, hands up.
Choi gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. And just misses with that big right hand. That kick blocked by the Korean Superboy. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
And a nice left hand there on the inside.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Attempts the front kick there. 15 seconds. Straight right hand, no good. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, listen to me. You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground. I think you can get that submission from side control position, okay?
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Nice defense to block that punch. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Oh, misses with the jab. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Push kick there to the body. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Oh, crippling uppercut. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab. Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch. Big shot to the head.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Straight right is there. Back and forth we go. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. And he landed a nice hook shot there, DC.
He landed the hook exactly where he needed it to be and threw it with ill intent.
Try to establish that jab. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Missed with that right hand. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. Under a minute to go. Both fighters throwing heat now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Beautiful fight that lands to the head.
Seconds to go. 15 seconds.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Potentially 5 to go.
All right, good. Nice round, nice round. Relax. Take some water and listen. You're killing them with your strikes, okay? Let's sharpen up. Let's be snappy.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out.
Let me see that hook now.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh,
He's hurt bad.
You need to fight back.
oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Oh,
And he's back up.
good jab there by the champion.
Superman punch now.
Take shot. Now, take shot.
That landed. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Let your hands go.
Straight punch, that is useful. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still even be fighting. But he's got to do something different if he has any designs of winning this fight.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Come on, work.
Effective jab there by Chor. All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Nice 1-2 combination there. 45 seconds remain in the round. Nice jab by the Korean Superboy. 30 seconds in the round. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very...
Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-46, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duhoege.
So the Korean Superboy Duhoege with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division, and it's pretty wild to think